Hi you guys, welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker and welcome to show and tell number 166. I probably should have checked that again, but I'm still not remembering to do that. So I am in my mom's new condo. There is very little by means of furnishings in here. She's actually not living here yet. She's still staying at my brother's house. He just got out of surgery and appears to be doing great. The surgeon has confirmed with my sister-in-law she'll be able to go see him very shortly, so we're very excited. This is the perfect point to start filming after multiple technical issues this morning. So, anyway, well, I guess now it's actually afternoon. It's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm still running behind. Different place, same things. But brother's doing great. Bibbit is hilarious. Everybody can sigh a big sigh of relief. Now we're on to the recovery portion. Onwards and upwards. And oh, by the way, I put together all this furniture and took care of my mom's bed up there so I could at least be functional and helpful. It hasn't been doing nothing here, or doing nothing other than cuddling babies. So before I left Charlotte, I did check my P.O. box finally, and I am so sorry, you guys. I wasn't expecting any mail, so I didn't make a point to go check it again at the end of October. I just waited until now. But I did have a number of beautiful Halloween cards. This one is from Lisa, and I recognize that sketch. I use that sketch a lot. We have one, it's another absolutely beautiful handmade card from Lauren. How fantastic. And then I have one from Miss Funnet over at the North Country Knitter. I recognize this card. This is one of the ones that I sent her as part of the prize for the Spook Your Spring Make-Along. I also had a very sweet thank you card from Miss Cindy. So thank you guys so much. I am so sorry I did not see these sooner. I just assumed nobody had sent me anything, so I didn't go down there and check. I hadn't gotten a notification of anything in my P.O. box, so I am very sorry. After the vexation of earlier today, trying to get set up to film, coffee is needed. Coffee is soothing. Coffee is therapeutic. So, things that I have worked on since I talked to you guys last. So, I am working on a hat with the leftover yarn from the shawl I showed you guys last week. I had 3 skeins left over, so here we go. That is the Premier Yarn Chunky, Deborah Norville Collection Serenity Chunky in Treasure. Absolutely love this colorway. I've really enjoyed using that, but once again, me liking a Premier yarn, not surprising to anybody. I have not made any further progress since I started the tutorial, since the day I started the tutorial, but I am working on the Carrie Bradshaw Sideways Knit Shawl tutorial shawl. Like I said, and I think I even said this in the tutorial, I have no idea how long it's going to take for me to get this tutorial out, but I will have a tutorial for it. We're just slowly making progress when time permits. It's a little bit harder for me to knit with the bibbies. I don't trust that they're not going to pull something out, and it's a lot harder to recapture your stitches when it's knit versus crochet. I have not started working on these, but this is one of the projects I grabbed as I was walking out the door, just in case. because we'll have an 8-hour car drive back, and part of that time I'm not going to be driving, I'm going to be the passenger. So I will have time to knit and crochet in the car driving back home next week. But I cast these 2 pairs of socks on either last year or the year before. I am not sure which. But both of them are in a stage where I just need to knit some inches. So like this one was cuff down and toe out, and I've already turned the heel and already established my foot stitches. And the other one, I'm in the same boat where the heels have been turned. I just need to knit my feet. So I'm not sure why these have gotten no work whatsoever in a year now. But I thought I'd grab, like, they were literally sitting right there in the bedroom as I was walking out the door, and I was like, you know what? Let me just grab those. And I haven't done very well on my goal to finish 2021's WIPs and anything predating 2020. So maybe I can at least get these done before the end of the year. But every night when I come back over here, I'm either absolutely exhausted or I'm putting together furniture. So it's been pretty busy every night. So I'm actually staying here and my mom's staying over there. GMA is just a little bit more important than Auntie Carrie. Even though GMA is moving here, so. Anyway. I did start a blanket. This is using the yarn that I was telling you guys I had actually packed. It was originally supposed to be for the Cozy Murder Mystery Cal this year, hosted by Christy Cook over at T-Doddles. And I just never really got into it this year. I got like the first section done and just never picked it up again. I got through February of the Jada squares this year and just never picked it up again. I think I just got very sidetracked in other things and never made my way back to these. I noticed like I really haven't sat at the computer to do any crafting, which is also part of why like I gave up on the Jada thing, is it's very hard to stay entertained watching things like tutorials on the TV and going back and forth, and very rarely do I keep up with things very well on the phone. So far, I have added in 2 balls of Mary Maxim anti-pilling worsted. These do not appear to have color names, but I do have 2 empty ball bands here, and 2 Premier Everydays. One that's still branded Deborah Norville, one that's just the Premier Everyday. And this is from the Royal Blue and the Cornflower Blue. So these are scraps from where I did the blanket for my dad 2 years ago. I did a corner to corner with alternating stripe length, kind of like I did the kiddos blankets last year. And I also, just so we weren't like stacking where the color changes were, I did use half a skein of the Blue Heather to start off the blanket. Well, I hope that's not loud on your end. Sound just moved straight through the house, says there's nothing in here yet. Well, I think that's really all I have to share with you guys. You know, when I film at home, it's always on the day that they decide to do the HOA public mowing or the county mowing. And then here we have jackhammering. Anyway, you guys, so next Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, I'm not going to have a show and tell. There will, however, be the 1 hour long tutorial for my corner to corner join as you go method blanket. It's already uploaded. Some of you guys have commented on the fact you've seen that there is a premiere date for it. It is coming. It is there. Nothing will stand in the way of that being uploaded on Thanksgiving Day. Other than that, I don't think I'm going to have an upload until I am back in Charlotte. So we're planning on heading home. Let's see, I'll be back home on Friday or Saturday. So I'm very excited. I miss my kittens. Apparently they are missing their mommy very much. Other than that, I hope you guys have a very happy Thanksgiving. I love you guys, and I will see you real soon. Bye, guys.